Are you serious? Are you serious? We're 1 hour away from the ceasefire in the Russian-Ukraine conflict to begin. Now, just moments ago, I was actually watching reporters on the ground, and I could hear artillery shells still being fired. It's actually been a very bloody and a terrible, a tragic day in eastern Ukraine, as the fighting has continued. We know that a large convoy of tanks, armored vehicles, flowing in Crimea, Russian tanks and armored vehicles. I mean, I watched it on video. I watched the tanks flowing toward the border. But no, I do not have any reports that those tanks crossed into Ukraine. They're just up on the border. Now, at the same time, the Ukrainians have also, sent some reinforcements to the eastern Ukrainian front lines in preparation to this ceasefire. Everybody's getting in position. We're waiting to see what the next move will be by that man, really. And that's Russian President Vladimir Putin. And he's not the only one, because also Ukraine's President Poroshenko may make a decision to fight on. I don't think so. I think that the Ukrainians will stop and wait and see if the pro-Russian separatists continue to fire. I would not believe, I cannot, honestly, I have no faith that this ceasefire will hold. I absolutely have zero faith. I pray it does. I absolutely pray it does, but I have absolute no confidence that it will. And here's why. The two sides are still so far apart in what they want to accomplish. And really, I think Ukraine is in a losing battle here. They don't have the full support of the United States or the European Union, and they're outgunned. And probably half of the eastern Ukrainian people want their own independence away from the Ukrainian government. They may not want to be Russians, but they want their independence. The problem is they won't get their independence. If they do, it's very temporary. It'd be sort of like Crimea. Just enough for a month or two to vote to go join Russia. So I think what you have here is a situation where the best thing could happen would be the Ukrainians to surrender eastern Ukraine, sign some kind of a deal, and everybody move on. I really think that might be the best thing for all, because I don't see Ukraine winning anyway. I don't see the European Union helping them, really. I don't see a United States coming in to back them up. I don't see NATO getting involved. And I don't see this man, Vladimir Putin, backing down or changing his mind, even though he says he's not involved. And so we need to pray, because way too many innocent people have died in Ukraine. Now, the Ukrainian President Poroshenko just announced he's ready to declare martial law in that area, in eastern Ukraine, and try to get this thing to a... He wants the ceasefire to hold. He knows this has got to come to an end. So please be praying, because let's be praying. Let's really pray that this conflict comes to an end. We don't need a proxy war. We sure don't need President Barack Obama sending more weapons in there, because then we'll have a proxy war between the United States and Russia, and that's the last thing we need. We're already on the brink of World War III with so many conflicts around the globe. So pray one for another. This is truly, we're living in the times that Jesus said it. There shall be wars and rumors of wars. Wars and rumors of wars. See that you be not troubled, for all these things must come to pass, but the end is not yet.